CCP is a next natural evolution of Waze, right? So Waze itself, you have all of these users that are coming together in this driver community and sharing information to make things better for each other.
The Waze model works because it's this unique mix of really smart technology and really smart people. And so when you overlay the human layer and you're thinking about mobile technology on a daily basis, we have insights that pick up where the algorithm leaves off.
When you can elevate that to the city level, we're talking about saving time for millions of people.
Our drivers are out on the streets every hour of every day, reporting the most accurate information on closures and congestion. We are taking that information and delivering it to the government officials who can address those incidents in real time.
Government is in a unique position where we often look for resources that we don't have and need to partner with organizations and companies such as Waze to fill out the skill set, to identify new sources of data, and help us do things that we wouldn't be able to do without these partnerships.
Providing data to Waze allows for us to be able to speak directly to drivers about things like construction, about farmers markets, and being able to route people around those things makes the user experience of actually driving across the city that much better.
Boston is a city of around 600,000 residents, but during a typical workday, we grow to over 1 million people in the metro area. Waze has allowed us to rapidly iterate through experiments to see what sort of effect interventions have on congestion and traffic. The Casey overpass was a relic of 1950s traffic engineering. We were tasked with looking at the Waze data and figuring out what sort of effect this massive construction is having on congestion in the area so that we can proactively think about where we can target resources and how to best deal with construction projects like this going forward.
When we started this, it was about getting the initial experiments off the ground. We didn't expect that so quickly we would have cities changing garbage collection routes, that we would have them redistributing traffic personnel, that we would have 911 systems relying on this data. Now we can measure it, and I'm just looking forward to tremendous impact on security, on congestion, on time saved, on better mobility in the cities.
I'm Bob Taylor, the manager of traffic operations at the Pennsylvania Turnpike Commission. We use Waze to supplement our state police reports, our motorist reports, to learn about accidents. That allows us to respond, dispatch emergency services, fire, EMS, towing, and clear the road, which improves mobility for our customers.
My name is Phil Burks. I'm president and CEO of the Genesis Group. Genesis is a software company that provides solutions to help first responders know what's happening on their two-way radio communication systems. By putting Waze inside our Genesis Pulse product, our first responders are saving 5 minutes, and that saves lives.
Waze's crowdsourced platform is particularly powerful in times of emergency. For Hurricane Joaquin in South Carolina, we coordinated efforts between FEMA, South Carolina's DOT, and the Columbia Fire Department to aggregate over 1,000 road closures on our platform.
We had a major snow last March. Seeing the data come in from Waze every 2 minutes allows us to grab user reports, and then we can respond to those reports in a timely manner, and that makes the roads safer.
What I think is interesting about getting all of these partners together is the fact that they can share commonalities and also learn things from each other's experiences that can be applicable to a completely different problem.
My favorite part of the summit is the discussion happening between the organizations. So Boston will have already pulled something off, and one of the newer partners will want to learn from them. And that interchange between them becoming their own community is very exciting. We're providing a tremendous amount of new data and giving them new opportunities to analyze that and see what the future of the data-driven city really is.
Jakarta is a very big city with a very high population. There are 20 million people who are mobile in Jakarta. We are currently taking the experiences from other cities and learning how to make mobility better for Waze users in Jakarta.
The Olympic Games are always a challenge for any country. Rio de Janeiro needs to think very careful about mobility in this moment. Waze is one of the main tools we have to better act on traffic.
It is one thing for a company to say that they're trying to change the world, but in our case, we're actually sitting down with partners and having measurable results every day.
It's showing us what our new goals are going to be. New forms of safety, new forms of urban mobility, helping cities become a lab for making lives better.